Does dating just seem hopeless, or does it seem overwhelming, or do you not even know where to start? Well, in this video, we're going to go over 5 simple tips, and this is going to be a little bit different than what you might see from the other dating advice videos, because the number one focus is going to be on you. So then if you get through these tips and you still want to learn more about dating, I'll have a whole series of videos that are going to help you with different aspects of dating. But let's dive into tip number 1, practice. Now, this might sound funny because we're looking for one person, typically if you're looking for a monogamous relationship, but practice makes perfect. It sounds counterintuitive, but dating is just like any other skill that we learn. How I recorded this video, I sucked when I first started recording videos, but as I make more videos, I get a little bit better. It gets a little bit easier. I know a little bit more. Don't be frustrated in the beginning. As you date, you learn. So not just practicing going on as many dates as you can, but start thinking about it. You're already watching this video, so that's a really good start, but start thinking about what can I learn from this experience and how can I apply it to the next situation. Ideally, you just find the person that you want to be with, but chances are that's not going to happen. So we want to be prepared. We want to learn to make this the easiest and best process for us. So tip number 2 is be clear about what you want. And this is also a learning process. If we're vague about what we want, we're not going to be able to attract the right types of people. And I found that the biggest reason that we're vague about what we want is out of desperation or out of insecurity. We're afraid that if we're really clear or if we're projecting really what we want, that we're going to narrow down the pool so much that we're not going to be able to find anyone. But that's the thing, is we're not looking for just anyone. We are looking for someone that matches us. And one of the biggest takeaways of this is like attracts like. So you want to be clear about who you are, clear about what you want. When you're clearer about what you want, you can filter through the people that don't match it, and it's going to save you time, energy, and trouble. And then another big factor, when someone sees that you know what you want and you're willing to put that up front, it promotes confidence and trust. They already know this guy, this gal, like she knows what she wants, and that's the type of person that I want to be with. And this really segues into tip number 3, which is don't be thirsty. What that means is don't be desperate. Learn to be okay being on your own and take your time. You want to be coming from a place of abundance, a place of confidence. Your life is already fulfilled, and a partner is just a bonus. But you don't want to be coming from a place where this partner is going to complete your life and it's just, you're going to be miserable if you don't have that partner, so that you can make better decisions. When we're coming from a place of desperation, we choose the wrong person, we project the wrong things, and people notice. And this segues into tip number 4, which is get your ego in check. The main things are don't take things personally and don't have a bad attitude. You have to realize not everybody's going to like you, just like you don't like everybody. And if you're in a situation where they don't want to be with you, don't have a bad attitude about it. Don't be a jerk. Don't be the person that gets mad and upset and says something offensive or said something mean. Because really, another angle of this is, what type of person do you want to be dating? Do you want to be dating somebody with a big ego that can't take things well? No. So you want to do whatever personal development that you need to do to get your ego in check, humble yourself, to be kind. And all of these bring us to tip number 5, which is work on yourself. Just like you're watching this video, start to do some personal development stuff. You can focus on the things that make you a better dater, but some of the things to focus on would be to start caring about the way that you look. People say don't judge a book by their covers, but surprise, surprise, people do. You only get one first impression. So if you can start thinking about your haircut, are you exercising? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you drinking enough water? All these healthy lifestyle choices, that's going to make you more presentable. That's going to make you feel better, to be more confident. And then also start working on your communication skills. Start working on your emotional intelligence. Start processing your ego and letting it go. Start learning to humble yourself. If I could recommend one book to get started, it's The 4 Agreements. And it just has 4 simple agreements that can really affect your character development, and they're really simple and really easy to apply. So if you want a place to start, I'll put a link below. And also start watching other videos that are more about character development. I'm going to be releasing a bunch of videos about character development, so hit the subscribe button if you're not already. So that's it for today's dating tips. I'll see you in the next video.